Welcome you all. I am Karthik Gupta. Today we are going to discuss the topic mixed graph. Mixed graph means they are going to club two or more than two charts. They may club bar chart and pie chart. They may club bar chart and data table, pie chart, data table, okay, line graph, bar graph, data table, line graph, pie chart, data table. So they may club in any manner, okay. Based on that, they are going to ask you the questions. See, these type of problems definitely you can expect in PO level and in SO level, but very rarely you can expect in the clerical level. But the people who are targeting PO and SO, these problems are very important, okay. So again, if you want to solve the problems in mixed graph, you should be good in calculating the percentages, calculating the ratio and calculating the average. See, percentage already you people know, okay. I have told you percentage means what, okay. Here you are going to get the normal percentage, here you are going to get the normal percentage, okay. Normal percentage you have to calculate. Next, percentage increase and percentage decrease. So regarding the percentage, these type of questions they are going to ask. Percentage increase, percentage decrease. Next, they are going to ask you the ratio x is to y, ratio x is to y, and they are going to ask you to calculate the average. Average is equal to sum by n. Average is equal to sum by n. So you people know what do you mean by percentage increase, what do you mean by percentage decrease. You people know what is the ratio x is to y, how to calculate, what are the similarities should be there to calculate the ratios. Next, you people know how to calculate average. So sum divided by n, that is the formula what we use to calculate average. So these are very important tools to solve any problem related to mixed graph. Again, I am telling, mixed graph is very important for PO level and SO level, and you should be good in calculating the values such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, okay. You should be good, and you please learn the percentage values, the fraction values, okay, what fraction is equal to which percentage. So those type of values you should learn, those values should be in the tip of your tongue. So please learn those things before you start to solve these problems. Okay, let's move on to the problems. Problem number 1. They have given two charts. The first one is the pie chart and the next one is the data table. Okay, two charts they have given. Study the following information carefully to answer these questions. See here, percentage of employees in various departments of an organization and the male to female ratio they have given. Now, total number of employees are 2500. Among 2500, 11% belongs to logistics, okay. Next, 18% belongs to 2500, 14% belongs to IT, 15% belongs to marketing, 16% belongs to HR, 8% of 2500 belongs to accounts and 12% belongs to administration. So this is the data they have given, and male to female ratio they have given. See here, department. So what are the departments? Again, the same department you are going to get from administration, okay, accounts, HR, marketing, IT, operations, logistics and printing. In anti-clockwise direction they have given the data, and they have given the ratio male is to female, that is 7 is to 5, 2 is to 3, 5 is to 3, 7 is to 8, so on. They have given the male is to female ratio of every department, okay. So this is the data they have given. Now let's go to the problem. Problem number 1. What is the ratio of male employees in administration to those in printing department? See here, before going to the problems, one thing you have to analyze always, whether in the given set of questions, whether they have asked us to calculate the total number of males is to total number of females, okay. So total number of males is to total number of females, or is there any necessary for us to calculate the total number of males or total number of females? If you get those type of problems, then you have to follow a different strategy, okay. But here, what is the ratio of male employees in administration to those in printing department? So directly you can calculate. See here, male employees in administration. So administration, how many percent it forms? Administration. See, administration is forming 12%, means 12% on 2500. Next, printing forms 6%, again 6% on 2500. Both the data are calculating on the same value, that is 2500. So you neglect 2500 and you consider only the percentage values. So what you have to calculate? You have to calculate administration by printing, that to male. Administration male by printing male, you have to calculate. So administration forms 12%. So in what ratio you have to divide? See, administration it is 7:5, means what? 7 plus 5, 12, divide by 12 into 7, that is male. See, 7:5, male is to female, whole divided by printing form 6%, that has to be divided in the ratio 2:1, printing. So 2 plus 1, 3 into 2. Now very simple, 12% get cancels, 3 2s are 6. So you are going to end up with 7/4, means 7:4. Means 7:4. Option A is the right answer. Very simple to calculate. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. Problem number 2. What is the difference between the total number of employees in IT and that in operations department? See, they are asking us to calculate the total number of employees in IT and that in operations, means no need to calculate separately male and female. Directly you calculate IT employees. So IT employees forms how many percentage? IT employees forms 14%. So 14% has to be calculated on the total number of employees, that is 2500 minus next operations forms 18%. So 18% on 2500. So what is the difference? You are going to get the difference of 4%. 4% of 2500. So 1% means 25. See, 4% can be calculated in this manner. 4% means 1% into 4. So which is equal to 25. 1% means 25. 25 into 4, which is equal to 100. So option C, 100 is the right answer. Very simple to calculate. They are asking us to calculate the difference between the IT and the operations. IT forms 14% and operations forms 18%. Both are calculating on 2500 itself. So you take 2500 common, 18% minus 14%, altogether you are going to get 4%. So 4% on 2500, you are going to get 100. 4% how you calculate? 1% into 4. So 25 into 4, which is equal to 100. Option C is the right answer. Option C is the right answer. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. Problem number 3. What is the ratio of the total number of males in HR and marketing to the total number of females in these two departments? They are asking us to calculate the ratio between the total number of males in HR and marketing to the total number of females in those two departments. So HR plus marketing males divided by HR plus marketing female. So this is the ratio what we have to calculate. So now, what is the percentage of HR? HR forms 16%. So 16% that forms HR. Next, male is to female ratio is for HR, that is 5:3. Next, marketing forms how many percentage? So marketing forms 15%. Marketing forms 15%. So male is to female is 7:8. Is 7:8. So now you have to calculate HR plus marketing males divided by HR plus marketing female. So very simple to calculate. You divide the ratio 5:3. You divide HR in the ratio 5:3. So HR 16 has to be divided in the ratio 5 is to 3. So therefore 16 divided by 5 plus 3. What do you have to calculate? You have to calculate male, so into 5. So 16 by 8 into 5. So 8 2s are 16, 2 into 5, 10. So 10 forms male, then obviously remaining, that is 16 minus 10 forms female. That is 16 minus 10, 6. Female forms 6. Like that you calculate for marketing also. So marketing forms 15%, that has to be divided in the ratio 7 is to 8. So 15 by 7 plus 8 into 7. So which is equal to 15 by 7 plus 8, 15 into 7. So which is equal to 7. So male forms 7, then obviously 15 minus 7, which is equal to 8, that is female. That is female. So now you have to calculate the ratio HR plus marketing male. So HR male is 10, HR male is 10 and marketing male is 7. So 10 plus 7 divided by 6 plus 8, 6 plus 8, which is equal to 17 by 14. So altogether you got a ratio 17 is to 14. 17 is to 14, option D is the right answer. Very simple to calculate. If you are a bit fast in the calculation, definitely you can solve this problem within 30 seconds, not more than that. And one thing you have to remember, the HR and the marketing is calculating on the total number, that is 2500, that is common for both the two streams. So because of that common number, we are neglecting 2500 and directly we are calculating on the marketing and HR. So after calculation we got 17 is to 14, therefore option D is the right answer. Okay, let's move on to the next problem, problem number 4. How many female employees are there in the HR department? So you have to calculate number of females in HR department. See here, what is the percentage of HR department? What is the percentage in the HR department? That is 16%. So 16% don't calculate on 2500. Instead of that, directly you take the ratio and you calculate how many percentage in this HR department belongs to female. Okay, see here, HR department 5 is to 3 is the ratio. So 16 has to be divided by 5 is to 3. So 16 by 5 plus 3 into 3. So if you do into 3, you are going to get female percentage. That is 16 by 8 into 3. So 8 2s are 16, 2 into 3, 6%. So 6% is the total number of females in the HR. So total number of employees are how much? That is 2500. That is 2500. So 6% on 2500 you have to calculate. So how you calculate 6%? 1% into 6 or 5% plus 1%. See here, it is very easy to calculate 1% into 6. So therefore you calculate in this manner. 6% means 1% into 6. So which is equal to 25 into 6. So 25 into 6, which is equal to 150. See how simple it is to calculate. In the beginning itself, if you calculate 16% on 2500, then obviously it takes more time compared to this method. So please adopt this method to calculate, where calculation is very less and you can save a lot of time. Okay, so 25 into 6, which is equal to 150. So option D, 150 is the right answer. Option D, 150 is the right answer. Let's move on to the next problem, problem number 5. What is the difference between the number of male and female employees in logistics department? So you have to calculate the number of male and female employees in logistics department. So logistics department forms how many percentage? So logistics department is forming 11%. So logistics department is forming 11%. So you have to calculate the difference between male and female. So what is the ratio? The ratio is 6 is to 5. So you divide 11% in the ratio 6 is to 5. So 11 divided by 6 plus 5 into 6. So which is equal to 11 by 11 into 6, which is equal to 6%. So male forms 6%, then female forms 5%. So the difference between both the two, male and female, is 6% minus 5%. 6% minus 5% is equal to 1%. So you have to calculate 1% on 2500. 1% on 2500, that is 25. That is 25. So option B is the right answer. Option B, 25 is the right answer. Very simple to calculate. Option B, 25 is the right answer. One thing you have to remember, 11%, 6%, 5%, whatever the percentage we are getting here, we have to calculate on 2500. Because of that reason, directly we are calculating, and in the end we are calculating on 2500. Okay, so 25 is the answer. Option B is the right answer. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. Problem number 6.